Hi children, good morning. In last class you learned about the structure of heart and how does the blood get circulated throughout the body, you learned, right? And about the scientist we did not discuss in last class, the scientist who first identified the circulation. So he is none other than the William Harvey, a great English scientist, William Harvey. So he was the first person who identified the circulation in the body. Circulatory system first identified by William Harvey. He did experiments in live animals and he proved that the muscular organ, the heart, is pumping blood throughout the body by arteries, and it's also receiving the blood from veins, and how it gets purified. This all explained by William Harvey. That's why he is also known as father of blood circulation. William Harvey is called as father of blood circulation. Before the period of William Harvey, we don't know about the circulation. And you learnt in last class that from where to where, from which chamber to which chamber blood is transported from, and impure blood where it goes for purification. These all clearly explained by William Harvey. And the next, one more scientist worked in this area. He found that the grooves in the blood, that means he coined the word blood groups. So the person is Carl Landsteiner. Carl Landsteiner is the scientist first time identified the blood groups. He explained about blood groups. He said that there are different types of blood groups and named as blood group A, blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, and blood group O. There are 4 different types of groups in the blood. So that was first identified by Carl Landsteiner. And he said, if any person excess loss of blood, if it is in his body, because of any accident or any wound occurred in body and loss of blood he lost. So if the person is in a critical condition, then the same group of other person, same blood group, if other person has, he can donate the blood to the person or the victim who has the loss of blood, who need the blood for his survival. So this process, giving the blood from one person to the other person, is known as blood transfusion. The process is called as blood transfusion. Blood transfusion means giving the blood to the needy person. And the person who is donating the blood, he is the donor. The person who is donating the blood is donor, and who is receiving the blood, who is taking that blood, is recipient. Recipient. The person who is taking the blood is recipient, who is giving the blood is donor. But the thing, the same blood group person only should donate to the person. The recipient and the donor both should have the same type of blood group. Otherwise, if 2 different blood groups, if the transfusion takes place in the recipient blood, the blood gets clumps and it may danger to the person's body. Sometimes death occurs. So before donating or before taking the blood, we should see that both should have, donor and recipient should have same type of blood group. And blood group O person, blood group O can give blood to any blood group. Blood group O persons can donate blood to the AB group people, B group people and A group people. Any group they can donate the blood. That's why O blood group people are called universal donors. Because they are donating blood, anybody they can give, their blood is suitable to any group. That's why they are known as universal donors. In the same way, blood group AB blood group people can take the blood from any blood group. These three blood group people, from anyone they can take the blood. That's why they are known as universal acceptors or universal recipients. Universal acceptors or universal recipients. Okay, this is about blood groups and the detailed information given by Karl Landsteiner. And you will also read in further classes about RH factor and how A plus, A positive, B positive, how they are different. This all you will learn in higher classes. Now here you learned about the scientists who found the blood transfusion, blood groups who found, and who said first time about circulatory system. This all you learned, right? And the next one more important system in our body, that is the waste products. As the different systems are going on working in our body, at the same time some waste products are produced inside the body. Our number of millions of cells are present in our body made up of by cells, you know very well. So the cell is having many cell organelles inside. When these organelles are performing their functions, they will produce some waste products. So the waste products are produced in such a way. So those waste products are compulsory, should be eliminated from the body, or else they accumulate, they gathers inside the body and they become toxic. And it may cause, the toxic substances may cause some diseases in persons, and sometimes it may lead to death also. So the system which is dealing with this waste products, removing the waste products from the body, is known as excretion. So in today's class we are reading about excretion. The organs which are related to this excretion are known as excretory organs. Excretory organs. And you all know that the same functionally, structurally, same type of cells join and form the tissue. Same type of structurally functional tissues join and form the organs. And the organs who are performing the same type of functions form a system. In this way, the excretory organs all join together and they form the excretory system. So in today's class, we are reading about excretory system. Before knowing the excretory system in human body, we'll see the lower order animals, that is single cellular organisms. As you are learning from respiration, circulation, digestion, this all we are observing first the single cellular animals and then multicellular, and then finally we are coming to the human beings. How these systems are developed right from the unicellular to the higher order animals, you are learning in every system. Same way, the excretory system is also there in the unicellular organisms like amoeba, unicellular organisms like amoeba and paramecium. In these animals also, excretory system or excretion process is going on. by a method called as diffusion. By diffusion method, the excretory products are eliminated or sent out from the body in unicellular organisms like amoeba and paramecium. And when we come to the human excretory system, in humans, how does this excretory system is and how does it work, that we'll see now. Before knowing that, what are the different excretory products in the human body, we'll see. As you all learned in respiratory system, carbon dioxide is one of the excretory product. Waste products which is produced in the respiration process, and this carbon dioxide is removed from the body by nostrils. Through our nostrils, the carbon dioxide is coming out. So this is one of the waste product which produced in our body. And the next one is feces or undigested food. When you learnt your digestive system, the undigested food is also one of the waste product produced by the digestion, and that can be eliminated or that can be removed by the process of ejection. Ejection process meaning sending out the waste products from the body. You learnt in the digestive system, and the useful nutrients are reabsorbed by the villi in the small intestine, and the undigested food goes to the large intestine, from there to rectum, and then through anus it can be sent out from the body. This you learnt in your digestive system. And about carbon dioxide, how does the exchange of gases takes place in the alveoli, you learnt. So these are the different excretory products, and along with this, sweat. You also will get sweat or perspiration on your skin. Okay, this is also what we excrete by sweat. Some water, salts, and urea, small amount of urea, some salts, some water is excreted by the pores which are present on our skin. They are called as sweat pores. So through the sweat pores, in form of sweat, these excretory products are removed from the body. So these are some of the excretory products produced in human body. Along with this, some other excretory products were there like urea, uric acid. These are removed from our body in the form of urine. In the form of urine, some excretory products like urea and uric acid are removed. This process is only known as excretory system in our body. So to do this, to eliminate or remove the urine from our body, the organs which are helping in this process are two kidneys. Two kidneys are helping in this process, and two ureters are helping, and urethra, urinary bladder and urethra. These are the excretory organs which are helping to remove urine from the human body. Two kidneys, two ureters, urinary bladder, and the last organ is urethra. And now we will see where does these organs located and how do they perform the function of removing waste products from the body. First we will see the kidneys. Two kidneys are present in our body, I said. So two kidneys are located at the back side of your abdominal cavity. Below the abdominal cavity, this is the chest part below abdominal cavity. So backside of your abdominal cavity, two kidneys are present. So these two kidneys are located at the backside of your abdominal cavity, and they are bean in shape, brown color, bean in shape, brown color, bean in shape. Two kidneys are located at the backside of your body. So here each kidney, these are the kidneys. Each kidney have a functional unit known as, this functional unit of kidney known as nephron. Those are functional units in the kidney known as nephron. Inside the kidneys, nephrons are present. These are the actual site of, actual working place, how they remove the waste products from the blood. This is the urinary bladder, which opens into urethra. So these are the kidneys, bean shape. They are in bean shape, brown in color, and they are richly supplied with the blood supply is there for them. For any organ to work out, to carry their functions, they need the nutrient supply. That means blood supply is done by arteries, and at the same time impure blood is collected by veins. So the kidneys are richly supplied with blood vessels of arteries and veins. And inside the kidney, nephron is present. Nephron is the functional unit. Here in the nephron only, actual blood, the waste materials from the blood is separated in the nephron. There are different parts in the nephron like Bowman capsule, convoluted tube. This all you will learn in further classes. Here you understand that the kidneys, two kidneys are present. Inside the kidney, nephron is the place where actually filtration of blood can be done, and then they are connected to the ureters. Ureters have the other name. You can also call them as urinary tubes. Urinary tubes. Two urinary tubes are connected to each kidney. Each tube is connected to each kidney. So this ureters function is, they collect the waste materials. After the purification or filtration of blood, the waste products which are produced in the blood is collected by ureters, and they will transport this waste materials to the urinary bladder. Ureters are carrying the waste products like urine. It consists of urea and uric acid that can be transported from kidneys to the urinary bladder. So the waste products are reaching to the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is a muscular structure, and it can hold 500 to 530 ml of urine. It can hold, it has the capacity to hold 500 to 530 ml of urine. But we feel to visit the washroom or to go to the urine when it fills with 150 to 200 ml. When it is filled with 150 ml of urine or 200, then immediately we feel that to visit the washroom. So the last part, the urinary bladder, finally connected to the urethra. So the urethra is a muscular tube-like structure muscular tube which helps to eliminate or send the urine out of the body. So this is the structure of excretory system in human beings. Now sometimes kidneys get failure. Kidney failure you might have heard in many people because of when the function of the kidney get disturbed or not working, when kidney will not function, that leads to the kidney failure. Then in such cases, this whole process what kidneys are doing can be done out of the body. The filtration of the blood can be done outside the body by using artificial kidneys. Actually, they use some machine. That process is called dialysis. Dialysis is a process where the artificially blood gets filtered. Filtration of blood is done outside the body by using some machines called as artificial kidneys, and the whole process is called dialysis process. Kidney transplantation can also be done. Suppose if the kidneys are not working, a person can happily lead his life even with a single kidney. If the kidney is totally spoiled, can be transplanted from one person to the other person. Till the kidney transplantation takes place, the dialysis is only the treatment where the patient can wait till he get a donor to donate the kidney. So this is all about your excretory system. And finally, even your sweat glands are also acting like one of the excretory organ. What they will excrete? What actually use of these sweat glands? One way, the sweat glands are helping to keep the body cool. They'll send out the excess amount of water, some part of little urea and some salts can be excreted from the sweat glands. Sweat glands are distributed throughout the body. So from the sweat glands, through perspiration process, the sweat is removed or eliminated from the body. And here today's homework is draw the diagram of human excretory system and label all the parts which are present in the excretory system. And read this lesson from your textbook, go through it and draw a neat label diagram. Thank you.